Because world's richest man Elon Musk is expected to return to his businesses in the coming weeks, the tech billionaire is reportedly leaving the cabinet berth of Department of Govt Excellence of DOGE. The White House, however, has not yet disclosed any clear timeline for closing down DOGE. Here's the report.
Tech billionaire Elon Musk is expected to vacate the cabinet berth of the Department of Govt Excellence. This comes after Musk faced a setback in Wisconsin, where voters rejected his choice for a state Supreme Court candidate despite more than $21 million in personal donation and campaign appearance. Reports of Musk having differences with his cabinet colleague and Secretary of State Marco Rubio over downsizing State Department workforce have also been surfacing. Amid the fresh troubles for the billionaire entrepreneur, Tesla, the electric automaking giant, also saw a 13% drop in sales for the first 3 months of the year. According to certain reports, Musk might be considering to shift his priorities towards business anytime soon.
Yeah, we work closely with the agency heads, so there are sort of checks in place. So it's not just us just going in and doing things willy-nilly. It's in partnership with the agency heads, and I check frequently with the president to make sure that this is what the president wants to have happen.
The White House remains yet to comment on any clear timeline for closing down Department of Govt Excellence.
Italy's Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni reiterated her opposition to a potential trade war between Europe and the US, warning that such a conflict would have detrimental effects on both sides, particularly the Italian economy. Meloni emphasized the importance of avoiding tariffs, though she acknowledged the need for Europe to respond appropriately if necessary. She highlighted the significant role of Italian exports to the US, which saw a 17% increase in 2024, and expressed concerns that new tariffs could harm Italian producers and limit American access to high-quality products. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and his Vietnamese counterpart Boitan Son held talks in Moscow on Wednesday, where Lavrov highlighted Russia's efforts to expand cooperation with Vietnam, particularly in the energy sector. Lavrov also confirmed that Russia's Rosatom is ready to assist in the construction of Vietnam's Ninh Thuan 1 nuclear power plant. The ministers also discussed other areas of bilateral collaboration and the upcoming visit of Vietnam's General Secretary To Lam to Russia for Victory Day celebrations on May 9th. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has headed on a 4-day visit to Hungary despite an International Criminal Court arrest warrant over allegations of war crimes in Gaza. Hungary, founding ICC member, is theoretically obliged to arrest and hand over anyone subject to a warrant from the court. However, Prime Minister Viktor Orban made it very clear that it would not respect the ruling. The trip will be Netanyahu's second abroad since the ICC issued warrants to arrest both him and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant in November last year. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio met with Bahraini Foreign Minister Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani on Wednesday at the State Department for bilateral talks aimed at strengthening US-Bahrain ties. The meeting takes place as Rubio attends a NATO summit where he is expected to encounter mixed reactions to Trump administration's efforts to re-establish ties and Russia and its increasingly critical rhetoric towards the long-standing European allies. A federal judge dismissed the corruption case against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. This comes after a request from the Department of Justice to set aside the charges so that the mayor could assist with President Donald Trump's immigration policies. Judge Dale E. Ho's decision to dismiss the case with prejudice spares Adams from potential future legal challenges, rejecting the option to allow the charges to be refiled after the upcoming mayoral polls.